It is true that you may not be able to control who comes into your life, but it is also true that it do have a profound effect on your life, whether you like it or not. Hello and welcome to Make a Difference today. I am Akinola. Today I will be discussing with you the power of association. This seems to be a very important aspect of our lives because we are surrounded with people everywhere we go, and as a matter of fact, people are the most important assets that we can ever have. And what this means is that more than the things that we do accomplish, we need people around us. But how then do we find the right people around us? Because really, the best way you can live your life and the best way you can lead a life of influence is when you have the right set of people around you. Now, one thing that we do need to realize here is that association is powerful, but it is also subtle. And what this means is that as powerful as association might be, it creeps in just a little bit at a time, and at the end of the day you end up becoming like your friend. An old adage often quoted time after time is that you show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. And this is really true, because the kind of people that you have around you have a lot to say with the direction that your life will take. If you have negative people around you, if you have people who end up complaining about every single thing in life around you, then ultimately after some time you will start complaining about the things around you as well. If you have people who always see the best in everyone, if you have people who always make it easy to smile, who always have a sense of positivity and an air of encouragement around them wherever they go, I tell you, you will start becoming like that person once you start spending time with them. And what this ultimately means is that we can start channeling our lives in the path that we want it to take. What this means is that we can start putting the right set of people around us so that we can be able to achieve our shared goals as well as our individual attainments. I tell you that most people over the course of the years have been able to achieve a lot simply by surrounding themselves with the right set of people around them. If, for instance, you want to be the best known architect in the world, you can start surrounding yourself with people who have quite excelled in that field as well. If you want to be someone whose name will be heard everywhere when the thought of a lawyer comes to mind, then you can start concentrating your effort on having the right set of people around you, because at the end of the day you ultimately become that which you spend more time with. And I tell you today that association goes way more than just the people around you. It also transcends into the kind of things you see, into the kind of things that you watch, into the kind of things that you listen to. And this is why it is important for us to know that we should consciously speak right and to speak well of the people around us, because when people keep hearing negative things, their lives ultimately start turning towards negativity. It is often said that out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. And what this means is that once you start harboring a lot of negative thoughts in your mind, naturally your words become negative, and if your words are negative, your actions start becoming negative as well. And when you do this over and over again, it ultimately becomes your habit, and at the end of the day it becomes your character and your destiny. So you see that it is important to know that what you think about and what you associate with your mind has a lot to do in shaping your life and in shaping your destiny as well. Now I will be sharing with you some few tips on how you can lead a good life, and how you can surround yourself with the right people around you, and how you can tap into this inherent power in association. And the first is very simple, and it's one that we've actually talked about before, and that is that you surround yourself with more people that have positivity within them, and you try to keep away from people who have less positivity within them. Now this is not to say that if you are a negative person you should feel dissuaded about yourself. Rather, if you have been a negative person, this can be a change for you. This can be a bright new start for you to start being positive. This can be a bright new start for you to start having that air of positivity and that air of encouragement wherever you are. So I tell you today that as you set out and as you try to encourage yourself and as you try to ensure that you have people with positive intentions around you, you ultimately become positively minded as well, and at the end of the day your destiny becomes positive as well. And it is not just enough to keep away from those who are not positive, Rather, something else you should also do is to ensure that you consciously feed your own mind with positive thoughts as well. Ensure that you wake up every morning telling yourself that you can do it. Wake up every morning telling yourself that today is going to be a wonderful day. Wake up every morning challenging yourself that you will become better than you were before. And I tell you, as you do this, you start creating an air of positivity around you. And as you go by doing whatever it is that you do, people around you will start feeling that positivity, and they will be able to tap from it as well. And at the end of the day, you would have succeeded in changing other people around you, and you would have succeeded in being a positive influence, in being a positive associate to people around you. And yet another way that you can make use of this power of association is to be the best friend to someone. As simple as it sounds, it is ultimately a very potent gift that has been given to us, and that is the ability to be the best friend to someone around. A lot of people often complain that there are no friends around. A lot of people often complain that there is no one around for them to share with, that there is no one around for them to call friends. But I tell you that the first step to having a good friend is being a good friend yourself. And what this means is that you try to become a good friend to someone, because remember that we have said at the beginning that once you have positivity around you, once you have the right set of people around you, you start becoming like them. So when you work on yourself, and when you have a lot of positivity and a lot of encouragement within you, other people will want to associate with you. And I tell you, at the end of the day, you will end up having more friends than you have ever thought of. And so as I challenge you today, I want you to realize the inherent power in association. I want you to know that whatever it is that you do every single day is contributing a lot to your life, and that is contributing a lot to your destiny. So whatever it is that you do today, as you set out to go to school, as you set out to go to work, whatever it is that you do, ensure that you surround yourself with the right things. Ensure that you create an enabling environment for yourself to grow. Ensure that you become the best friend to somebody. Ensure that you spend more time with people that have more positivity within them. And I tell you, at the end of the day, you yourself will become a person of influence, and a person that every single person wants to associate with. I challenge you today to make good use of the power of association, and your life will turn out for the better. Go and make a difference today. Thank you.